Welcome to Awakened Titans podcast with Lily Patrascu, mind-blowing conversations with influential business titans sharing how you can manifest abundance, love, joy, success through quantum awakening, quantum manifestation, quantum healing, quantum miracles, exponential business growth, and innovative products and services. Discover how to sell Amazon products in today's session with Aurora Burkhart. She is a resourceful entrepreneur who used her own real estate investments to raise starting capital for Laundry Buddy. Aurora invented Laundry Buddy out of her own home with the help of her husband and sons. And she has already sold over 8,000 Laundry Buddies to happy customers. And Aurora's invention has helped thousands save time, money, and sanity. And Aurora has personally raised more than $250,000 for her own business. First question is, what's the secret to your success?
I would definitely have to say my mindset. I needed to become the person who had confidence to run a business and to invent Laundry Buddy. Because at the end of the day, your business can fail, but it's your mindset that's going to be determining your success. Because you can go, well, you know what? Okay, that didn't work. Let me try this new angle. If you have your mindset broken, then nothing's going to work out. You have to become disciplined and instill a lot of confidence in yourself. So I definitely say my mindset.
Thank you. How did you awaken to your own titanic power? And how did that help you to invent and sell Laundry Buddy?
I would say COVID. COVID was a really hard time for everyone. I was a realtor, and at that time they deemed us non-essentials. And I was just starting out my real estate career. And I'm from California originally. I live in Colorado now. So I did not have a big sphere of influence. So that was pretty difficult for me. And I said, well, you know what? The only reason I got my real estate license was to gain capital to start on Diama Home and to invent Laundry Buddy. So you know what? I guess we're just going to start Laundry Buddy. And not even that. On top of that, I said, okay, I want to start this, but how? I can't imagine actually going through with this and running my own business and being disciplined to set goals for myself and achieve them, because no one else is pushing me to do this. This is 100% on me. So I really had to take an audit of myself and say, what do I need to work on? Because if I want this to work, I know it's not going to work right now. I need to become this person that is worthy of doing all this, because right now I keep saying I'm going to do it and I'm not. It's been years. I had the idea for Laundry Buddy, I don't know, like 7 years before I actually invented it. So I definitely had to get my mind state right. And then by doing that, now I have it. My patent should be coming out within like 3 months. It's going to be official. So I just, honestly, if I look back from here to 5 years from now, it's insane to me, because I just never would have imagined that I would have accomplished it. And then I'm just getting started.
Thank you. How can entrepreneurs sell thousands of Amazon products?
So you can go on Amazon and you can input your product, and they give you a SKU number, and that's exactly for your product. And some people do multiple products, and you'll get a different SKU number for every single one. And then you can do different campaigns. There's automatic campaigns. There's manual campaigns where you can target certain people. You can set limits on how much money you want to spend per day, cost per clicks. You can, every single day, you can bid for a title, like mine is Laundry Buddy, and some people bid for my title. And, you know, you could say, okay, for today, I'm going to set, this dollar amount. And if I don't get the title, then that's fine. So you can go in and, it's a lot that it's going to take you a while to learn, but Amazon is really great. They do have like little portals for you to learn things and videos, and they have like web seminars saying, hey, if you want to learn more on this topic, come and join and learn. So Amazon is great with that. They do have information available for you.
Thank you. How did you go on the journey of creating Laundry Buddy? Because I guess to sell thousands of Amazon products, you have two options. One is to choose a product such as yours and to become an affiliate for it. And the second option is to invent it. And I'm sure that the second path is a lot longer.
Oh, yes. It kind of started with a trial and error. I would sit down and design. I would just think, okay, well, this is my problem, and let me think of a way to design this. Nope, that design didn't work. I've tried CNC machine with my plastic before. I actually made an injection mold, and everything, by the way, is done in the United States. My mold is done. My manufacturing is done. Everything's done in the US. So that costs a little bit more, but to me, it's worth it. And my customers deserve that. They deserve a high quality product that's also in the US, especially during COVID time. We wanted to make our economy stronger. So it was just a lot of trial and error, and a lot of local vendors that I use to try and help me. Like CNC machining is a way where they laser the plastic by entering a design. So we did that. And then we thought, okay, this design, pretty sure it's going to work. Now we just need to do the injection mold and pick this plastic, and let's hope that this is the perfect formula. And thank God it was. So that's how we did it. A lot of just designing, trial and error.
It must be quite hard to be a creative entrepreneur and to kind of try to match that with the fact that you have to actually sell it as well. Because I think a lot of creative people love producing a lot, inventing a lot of stuff. But from there to actually going and selling, it's quite a difficult task. So what would you say are the essential things you had to learn as a creative entrepreneur to be able to sell thousands of laundry buddies?
Well, luckily for me, I consider myself a creative person. Otherwise, I would not have been able to do this. I really enjoy psychology, and that is selling. You have to learn what is their why, what is their pain point, and are they willing to solve this problem? Because a lot of people see Laundry Buddy and go, oh, like I understand the problem, but it's not a big enough pain point for me where I want to pay money to do this. So what I also realize is I know people hate this, but I'm an empath. I know that's like a word that's thrown around a lot. But by me being an empath, I realized that I am hooked on emotional selling. And I am great at emotional selling because no one's going to be able to emotionally sell Laundry Buddy better than I am, because they didn't realize the emotional turmoil I went through to want to invent Laundry Buddy. So that has been my success, is using my own frustrations, and that I brought it into fruition and brought it to life, a solution, and then selling that to other people saying, hey, you don't have to feel this way anymore.
Thank you. Tell us about what solution does Laundry Buddy solve for customers, and what should entrepreneurs do when it comes to selling on Amazon in order to portray the problem-solving effect of that particular product they are selling on Amazon?
So Laundry Buddy is a universal product, which is why it's amazing. You are able to get your fitted sheet together, hold it hot dog style, and then you put clips on before you put it in the washer and the dryer, so that your fitted sheet's no longer going to swallow up all the rest of, if you have clothes in there or your bedding, because you go to the dryer and you're like, oh my God, it's not done. So you have to pull it out and then put it back in and put it back in the dryer. You're no longer gonna have to do that. Some people really love to use it on their socks. My sons actually do it. They like match their socks up and they put them together so that they never lose them. You could put it on your bathing suits or your sports bras, and you put them right on where the padding is, the removable padding, so it doesn't fold or fall out, which is a huge pet peeve of mine. So people put it on like men's shirt collars so that they don't have to iron them because they stay flat. People use it for pants. People use it, we also, for bra hooks, so that, you clasp and put the bra together so it doesn't snag your favorite sweater. So it's really, some people reach out to us and go, hey, I found another way to use it. We're like, great, thank you, keep it coming. Like, this is awesome. So in terms of, if you want to sell your own product on Amazon, though, like I said, the way that I did it was, my husband helps me with a lot of like the technical problems because I'm technologically challenged. He helps me. But what I realized is that I'm not the biggest fan of it, but we are the face of our companies, especially me. And on Amazon, we show up that way. Hey, I'm a small business. I'm a mom. I am a stay-at-home mom, and I do this. And this is why I invented, because this is the problem that irked me to no end. It irked me to invention. So I created this. You no longer have to deal with this problem anymore. I solved it for you. Like we say, we save you time, money, and sanity. And we even upload some of our videos on our YouTube, so you can see us on there on Amazon. but we show up authentically, because to me, I think that's really important. Could have gone with a cheap plastic and I could have, like outsourced it and not care about the quality, but I do. So you see that not only in Laundry Buddy, but on our website and on our Amazon listing. We took the time to really write everything out for you and to tell you, hey, we're showing up and we're giving you a product that you deserve. So for me, like I said, it's being authentic and then the emotional selling, because people want to know that they're being heard and they want to know that they're being seen. And that's how I show up for them.
Thank you. In terms of marketing strategies in order to drive sales to Amazon, I'm wondering whether the only way of getting clients at the moment for you, is it through paid adverts, also through social media? Is it through YouTube videos, through TikToks? The reason I ask this is because I'm set up as an Amazon influencer. And although I haven't started anything, I am aware of many Amazon influencers that post videos of particular products, and apparently that tends to work quite well in terms of showing the efficacy of that particular product. So do you use videos, video marketing from social media, and is that another way of attracting customers to your Amazon site?
So we upload like on TikTok and on Instagram. And then we also, like our YouTube, we have those videos on our Amazon listing. Another great way, if you're just starting out on Amazon, I'm sure you're aware of, is a program called Vine. What Vine does is you can sign up to give reviews. So for me as a company, when you first start up, they allow you to send your product to, it's however many people sign up, and they take your product and they give a review, and it will say, like next to the review on Amazon, it will say Vine review. So that's a way for you to get reviews, because less than 1% of people actually give reviews on Amazon product. Like I said, I've sold thousands and I have 130 something reviews, but I sold 10 times that amount almost, so it's just not a lot of people who review. So when you're just starting on Amazon, Vine is a great program to get that people go, oh, okay, like, they're a little bit new, but we see reviews. And it's just people like you or me. It's anyone who signs up and goes, sure, Amazon, I'll try this product and I'll give you my honest review. You're not paying them for their review. It's just they signed up for this program. It's a mutual transaction. They get to sign up for reviews and you get to let them have your product and give you an honest opinion. And you can do, like on my TikTok, I say, hey, like we're on Amazon. You can go here. I've tried Facebook marketing, and honestly, it just comes down to your demographic, because especially different platforms, Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you're going to have different ages, and you're going to have different, most of them are women dominating in gender in terms of who's watching and who's on. But I really would say figure out who your target audience is, and then you can do your research of every single platform and see where you want to put your time and money into. But Amazon, everyone shops on Amazon, from your college student to your grandparents. Yes. And that's why I love Amazon. You can't beat that traffic.
Yes. So, I mean, for example, for me, I'm a big Amazon shopper.
Oh, same.
I find that one of the biggest drivers of extra sales tend to be reviews, positive reviews. So I'm wondering, aside from what you've already mentioned related to getting reviews, are there any other programs that Amazon sellers can use in order to optimize the number of quality reviews, long reviews, positive reviews that they get?
I would say not ethically. Like I say, I'm a big Amazon shopper. I have 2 kids. I'm all about Amazon. This top, Amazon. Love it. It's just so easy. You do get those packages where people go, give us a 5-star and I'll give you a credit. I don't think that that's right. I've never done that and I never will do that, but people do that. I mean, it's not for me, but no, other than Vine. And honestly, we have like an automated message for, hey, it's been 2 weeks or a month that people have bought our product. Hit that button for a request review. Give people time to actually try your product, and then go on your Amazon portal and go request review, request review, request review. That's honestly the only other way you can do it. Or I'm sure there's other platforms you can sign up for that sync up, that send out another format of an email saying, hey, we saw that you bought, how are you liking it? So there's other software programs that can automate and do that for you as well. But my husband and I do it ourselves because, like I said, we like to do it ourselves.
I think another really good way to drive sales to Amazon products is humor. So I wonder whether you've used humor or anything controversial in terms of video that brings sales to your laundry buddy.
So we actually do. I don't know if it's still on because we kind of switch up our Amazon listing every now and then to make it fresh, but we did before have a blooper. My husband and I love bloopers. And obviously he's a firefighter. And like I said, I went to community college, I don't have like a BA in business. So this isn't like we're experts here. I'm getting there, but on my own path. But we did our videos and we had more bloopers than we had actual great content to use. So we did bloopers on our Amazon listing because we're trying to say, hey, like this is actually a husband and wife team and this is us. And like you get to get a feel for us and go, okay, like, you know what? There's other things out there, but I want to pick them because I like how they show up and I like seeing an actual personality attached to it. But yeah, on our YouTube, we have like 5 or 6 bloopers and they're like 3 minutes a piece. So when people go to see our how-to tutorial video, because we have that on our QR code, they will see, oh, hey, there's other videos here. Oh my God, look, there's bloopers. So we do use humor as a tactic.
Thank you. Are there any other sales techniques that Amazon sellers can use in order to attract more recurring buyers?
I would say try to be as detailed as you can and to really look at your own listing objectively, because we kind of get stuck in like our one-track mind of like, I know I want to say, and here I'm going to say this, but you don't look at it from an outside perspective. And so go on other Amazon listings that have caught your eye where you've noticed you're on their Amazon listing. And you're like, I don't even need this product. Why am I on here? What caught my attention? What was their hook? So I think that would be great is to go and look at other listings that have caught your eye, see why they caught your eye and try to apply that, or even ask friends and family, hey, when you go on an Amazon listing, what do you like? What makes you want to buy from them? And what makes you do not want to buy from them? Apart from reviews, because there's only so much that we control and that takes time. But what are the other factors? Is it the quality of the photos? Is it that they have a lot of content on there? Is it that they have like other photos like within their listing? Is it that they have videos? What is it? So I would honestly, you got to ask like friends and family. I think that they'll be really helpful too, if you can't be objective.
Thank you. Now, about your laundry buddy, I find that I'm the kind of person that would use a laundry buddy. Mm-hmm. And I'm wondering whether you are using any sort of specific targeting for OCD people like me that like their house ultra organized, everything straightened out, and even I was so annoyed with the fact that I was spending so much time trying to pair up the socks. I came up with this solution to kind of, buy something from Amazon to do it. And the kind of people like me would really be your ideal target market. So I'm wondering, what's your kind of target market and how can Amazon sellers find their target market?
So I'm a little bit of a unique situation because I realized because it's such a universal product that I don't have just a certain target demographic. Honestly, anyone can use my product. Anyone who starts using their laundry to when they stop, like it's from the college student to your grandparents. So there's a lot of targets and there's a lot of different pain points for those different individuals that I have to hit. I would say the biggest one that I have hit would be moms. Because one thing that really worked was a video of me showing, you're losing their little socks, and then emotional selling was, they're doing their fitted sheet and you found a sock that doesn't even fit them anymore. That's an old one. And you thought, you can like have those memories, and you're going to lose time, but let's not lose time in that way. Let's use Laundry Buddy so that we can use our time better spent. So then again, I would say you can also start by not only on Amazon, you can do Amazon as well, but you can try targeting on other platforms too to test the water, because Facebook is older, right? It's an older population. TikTok is younger. So you can try to see what works and what you're getting results wise. And then you can pick that video and go, okay, that's the one for Amazon. It's just different techniques that I found that have worked.
Thank you. Do you find that Amazon ads are better than Facebook ads in terms of results, or it can vary so much based on what the product is?
It can vary. For me, Amazon definitely worked better than Facebook because, like I said, I had like an older generation, are less likely to buy off of Facebook. They're way more trusting, which is, I understand, on Amazon. So Amazon definitely worked. And I think another reason why Amazon works is because everyone trusts Amazon. We're now dabbling in the buying on TikTok, buying on Instagram, but that's the younger generation. That's not the older generation because they're not used to that. That's not their normal. So I would say Amazon because everyone trusts that platform.
Thank you. How can entrepreneurs leverage emotional selling techniques to sell their own product?
Like I say, for me, what worked was it was an emotional trigger for me that led me to Invention. So if something emotionally was upsetting to you and you led it to Invention, there's other people that felt that way. So just tell them, this is how I felt and this is how I changed it. And this can help you too. So I would say that would be your message.
Thank you. How important is it to build personal brand in order to sell Amazon products?
It's huge, especially for small businesses, because I feel like that's half the battle is them trying to trust you. So that's why I say, like, we do like our bloopers so that you can honestly see that I'm not like this slimy snake oil saleswoman, like trying to get your money. And I honestly I'm candid, like, hey, like I really care about how you're spending your money. That's why I built a really high quality product for you, so that it's not breaking after like 3 uses or X amount of uses. And you're like, oh my God, I have to buy another one. Like all you want is my money. I don't like that. I just don't like that tactic at all. I know that you work hard for your money. So I'm going to build something and create something that you deserve.
Thank you. Do you leverage any tools like, I don't know, the kind of tools that can tell you, I think it's called Jungle or Scout or something, or Jungle Scout, similar, that can tell you how many people are searching for a particular product in order to know what keywords to use when you're targeting in your ads?
We did try that in the beginning, and I think it was helpful because also when you're on Amazon for a while, it becomes your more organic search result, and then they identify what your product is. And then you know how when they say like, oh, when someone bought this, people bought this as well, and they have recommendations for other products. So we did use that in the beginning to try and figure it all out, like what are people searching for, especially because not only do we have to insert brand awareness, but we had to insert product awareness because no one knows this product. Not a lot of people know it exists. So how do you know to search for it? So for us, it was basically laundry room or, you know, laundry accessories. And so that was kind of how we had to navigate it until we've made a name for ourselves and there's been more product awareness. Then people are able to find us better. But those can be, yes, useful tools. And then once you become more established, then your results will become more organic and people can find you better.
Thank you. Are there any techniques you recommend for selling more products in bulk? So for people to buy, let's say 10 of something as opposed to just
we did do those deals for a while, and we only had a few people that you actually use them, and they were like Airbnb hosts, and they use them for their staff. And I was like, oh, that's great. Like I didn't even think of that as a solution. So we did. Ours isn't utilized that much, but obviously it varies on the product. Then yes, I would absolutely say do bulk to save 5, 10, 15%, because that will not only encourage them to buy more. Maybe they were going to buy 6, but then they saw a deal, buy 9, get 5% off, then they're going to buy more. So absolutely, it can sway them to buy more. So I would, definitely recommend that.
Are there any joint venture partners you recommend? Like you mentioned Airbnb, where you recommend that Amazon sellers could go to find a joint venture partner that could bring them customers on a recurring basis?
Yeah, I would say it depends. Like we have looked into, talking to Airbnb hosts, hotels, like boutique hotels. I would definitely say whatever you find like a use for your product, then definitely think little step first, and then you can go bigger and bigger. I definitely would do that. Like I say, it all just like depends on your product, but also, I mean, that's just the work you're going to have to put in for yourself to reach out to those people as well and work on your sales so that you can have like a decent pitch.
Thank you. Do you find it's better to invent your own product or to actually just grab a product like yours that's already been invented and become an affiliate of it?
I mean, that depends on what kind of journey you want to take. This one is definitely a tough one. It's thrown me in the deep end a little bit, but I'm grateful for it, and I really do love it. It really just depends on your personality, and it also depends on the kind of work you want to put in, and it depends on how creative you can be. You might have to do the work yourself, or if you can afford to, hire a team to do it for you. It's really up to you and how much work you want to put in. I would say definitely do your due diligence and look into research. Like YouTube, people tell you like, hey, I resell this on this platform, or hey, I invented this is what I sell, and hear their stories and decide what's going to be best for you.
Thank you. How can you discover what to exactly do in Amazon ads in a way that you're not just wasting the money and your money is actually leading to sales?
I found for me, unfortunately, it's trial and error. You know, like you can pay for, like the CPC, or you can pay for like we've done manual campaigns or automatic campaigns, and you just see what worked better. I mean, you can think, this is going to work automatic campaign. And then you're like, oh, actually the manual campaign worked better. I actually thought I was going to get this set of people, not this set of people. So unfortunately, I know a lot of people don't like trial and error, and I know it can be frustrating, and I know it costs money, but I would just say trial and error, and you just got to see what can work.
Thank you. When you do the ads, do you do separate ads, for example, for women between this age and this age, or for men between this age and this age? Or how do you segregate the types of people that are available for targeting?
We've done a bunch of different, I think like the number one would be like women. We do like 25 to 45. And I feel like that was their best producing. So it just varies.
Thank you. Do you find that in Amazon ads, is there a way to target people that are spenders on the platform? Like, for example, people who have spent a certain amount or people who are earning a certain amount. Is there any way to target them by income or by revenue or by types of spending that they've done on the platform? Or there isn't anything like that?
No, there's not. God, that would be scary if Amazon knew how much money I made. Could you imagine? But yeah, no, there's not. And like my husband does that, but I'm gonna say 99.9% sure, no, that is not an option.
Thank you. Can I ask you, in terms of, I think one of the biggest sources of Amazon income is when they have the algorithm that recommends you to buy something else that kind of complements very well what you already have. So I'm wondering, how do Amazon sellers get to that position where, let's say I bought, something related to the bathroom, and then they're thinking, oh, I should also recommend Lily to buy a laundry body because she's a buyer of stuff that can be used for the bathroom. So I'm wondering, how do Amazon sellers get to this point where they become in the recommended list by Amazon?
It's time, because it's going to be where Amazon sees the trend and sees it and its own algorithm and then suggested it. So you have to have time to be on there to sell, or it can be the same category based. If you're but then again, Amazon has to learn that you're in that category. You have to be on for a while. You have to do the ads, or you have to have people buy so that Amazon can go, oh, this product belongs in this category. So that when someone buys, a laundry hamper, then maybe we can recommend Laundry Buddy because it's laundry. So it's just got to be time for Amazon to figure out its own algorithm.
Thank you. Any message that you have for entrepreneurs worldwide that want to sell Amazon products?
I know it can seem like it's saturated and that there's a lot of people out there, especially now, like Amazon selling has become very big where the people are reselling products or making their own. So it can become saturated. But my best advice is to you is that there's no other you out there. So show up, bring yourself and say, yes, I'm selling this, but here's me and here's who I am. Because we say half of it can be personal. It's representing the brand. So that's what I would say is, you can show up and show yourself and really represent your brand. Or if you don't want to show up for yourself, just find another way to really present your brand to set you apart, because there's not another you out there.
Follow us for more interviews with world's most influential business titans, providing you with the insights to awaken to your full potential so you can get paid to be yourself, find true happiness, and manifest anything you desire.